Taking out this weak GDI position will allow us to reclaim our Sarajevo temple without interruption. Move to an open area and build your base. GDI patrols are known to be in the area. Do not mar the Brotherhood's name any further.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play CNC Tiberian Song. Now, with me here today is...
I'm G Kirby, how y'all doing?
Alright, so here we are and we're finally retaking our old Temple of Nod in Sarajevo. And something I want to point out is right here, just pay attention to this little dirt road where my buggies are currently driving. There's something's gonna be coming down that path. So yeah, this mission is kind of a callback to the first CNC game where the Brotherhood of Nod had its headquarters in the Temple of Nod in Sarajevo, and it got destroyed by GDI, and now we got to retake it.
That was the last mission of the GDI campaign, right? And it was by cannon, it was by ion cannon it was destroyed.
Yeah, there were two endings. Also, you might have noticed that two Wolverines just completely went off the map. That is because we did the optional mission for this one, and while most optional missions just do minor things like give you more time on the countdown or something, this one actually straight up cuts the map in half. Like, if you don't do the optional mission, also there's a locomotive that's gonna crush this poorly placed turret. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you don't do the optional mission, this map is twice as wide. You start in the upper right corner, and to the right of our starting base, where the Wolverines went, there is a second GDI base. But because we did the optional mission, this one is actually really trivial.
Yeah, I do like the when the optional missions do something interesting like that that affects the mission. It's really cool. I also like that scripted event with the train. I thought that was I always thought those were some neat touches as well. Wish they did more things like that. All RTSs, in fact.
Yeah, it's always nice. Also, you might notice that I'm putting laser turrets down near my base. This actually has a funny reason. When I was doing my practice run, what happened was GDI built a couple engineers, and when I assaulted their base, they just went to my base, which was completely undefended, and took over a bunch of buildings, so I had to march my guys all the way back down to retake my base. And so to prevent that, this time around I just built a bunch of laser turrets.
And of course, I'm sure they probably didn't attack this time.
Yeah.
Cannot deploy here.
So anyway, one thing I kind of like about tick tanks is you can make these little ambushes where you blow up a harvester and you deploy them all, and then the enemy just walks into all these deployed tick tanks.
Yeah, early CNC games, the AI was really easy to exploit.
Well, it is in this game as well. The whole harvester thing, it's very predictable. You attack the enemy's harvester, they're gonna send everything they have at you. By the way, since we were already on the topic of scripted events, this mission has this little... I don't know what to call it. It doesn't actually have any in-game effect, but the GDI will have these Orca transports load in these civilians. Like, if you don't attack them, the civilians will just get into the transports and fly off the map.
Does killing the transports do anything other than prevent the civilians from being rescued?
Well, I mean, isn't that enough? Like,
if we're being evil for evil's sake, I suppose so.
Yeah, I always found that kind of funny how with Nod you were just always cartoonishly evil. Like, even in the first game you just had missions that were just go... like, this village has accepted humanitarian aid from GDI, go and kill all the villagers and stuff like that.
Good old nod.
Yeah, and I mean, so far, like every single cutscene, like literally every single cutscene, at least one trade I got executed, so I think there is little doubt left about the morality of the Brotherhood. So, another thing, this is actually one of the few missions where you have to take out all the GDI units, but it's still really short because there aren't all that many GDI units on the map. It's pretty much just the harvesters, the base garrison we already took out, and a couple of buildings.
Yeah, especially when half the bases are gone.
Yeah. And also I I took out those civilian buildings just so my guys have a clear path to flank the enemy base. Like, I mean, I could obviously have just gone around it, but pathfinding in this game is kinda... yeah, it's not that great, so I figured I wouldn't... I'd better not leave it to chance and just blow up the buildings.
Right.
I mean, what's a war crime? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood didn't sign the Geneva Convention, so who cares really?
They've got also, more flagrant offenses on their record anyway.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the first game you just murdered entire villages just as a side mission, and
it was the first mission. If I remember correctly.
The first mission was killing Nikumba. Like, you went through a village and all of the guys were hostile, but it wasn't specifically the target to kill all the civilians.
But you did anyway.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, when you're the Brotherhood, you kinda have to. Like, you have to go that extra mile, I think.
Of course. Gotta please Kane.
Sir, received. Back when you didn't even start with Kane, you had like his henchman, until he got shot in the head by Kane.
Good old Seth. From God to Kane to Seth.
Yeah, in Renegade it actually turns out that Kane put him in like put Seth's corpse into like a tube and preserved it and put it on display next to his office.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting visual glitch at the top of the screen there.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
This game didn't have much in the way of QA. Also, talking over this cutscene because we've seen it a billion times already.
Encoded database downloading.
The underground hangar you're about to enter houses an alien warship constructed at the end of the last war. The technology in this ship is more valuable to the Brotherhood than anything that has come before. Return it to me in Cairo.
There's no warship here.
It's gone.
Incoming emergency message.
Slavic, are you getting this?
Vega?
I borrowed this stupid ship to settle an old score in South America, and we can't control it.
Idiot.
We're somewhere southwest of the Great Antilles. Mayday! Mayday! Mayday.
Cabal informed battle grid response. We are going to North America.
And notify Kane. He will not be pleased.
If Vega's lucky, he'll die in the crash.
If GDI gets to that ship before...
We will locate that craft before GDI.
The alien craft is located in this region. Find it. You must utilize your stealth advantage, as the area is infested with GDI. Once the craft is located, Get an engineer inside to retrieve the Tacitus. Should you encounter Vega's forces, consider them expendable.
And we're back. This mission is extremely short, but it's also really hard if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So right now we really need to take care of these guys before they damage our attack cycle, because like I said, it's really hard. They barely give you enough units to make it through this mission, and even then you have to know exactly where you are going.
Yeah, sometimes the limited unit missions can be a pain.
Yeah, like this time around, like if you go to the right from your starting point, there's just three, or like two GDI gun turrets with the Vulcan cannon emplacement. If you go up and down the slope, you walk into another GDI emplacement with a bunch of Titans and turrets. And if you walk too far to the cliff side on this this particular plateau, and that's like to the south, then there's another two Titans that are gonna snipe you from the edge. And if you go over here, which you have to go, there's also Titans. Surprise.
And I'm sure they would wreck you.
Yeah. Like, look at how much health our attack cycle has already lost.
Just from that, just from those riflemen.
Well, I think it got shot by the Titan once, so that's a thing. Anyway, here I kinda led the Titan around because fortunately it didn't engage my light infantry.
Unit lost.
So here again, if you go up to the north, or to the northwest, in this case there's a GDI outpost, and well, if you go there you're pretty much just dead.
Yeah, when I did these missions, not even just this one, just these missions in general, it was a lot of saving and reloading.
Yeah, also the game points out that place up there with the train, but again, if you go up there, you're just gonna get wrecked. There's nothing up there that's actually worthwhile. Also, you have to capture the screen ship with an engineer before it updates your objective, and I already know where I have to go, so I kinda move my troops in position.
Captured.
Yeah, like there's this little ramp. You can also go through another way, but that's gonna lead you right into the enemy encampment, and again, you're gonna get wrecked. So yeah, we pretty much just have to wait here. Since I have an engineer just doing nothing, I figured I'd take the war factory and sell it for the extra troops. And you might also have noticed a dropship that's gonna drop off an MCV that's gonna build a GDI base straight over the screen ship. Anyway, as soon as we collect this crate, we win.
Accomplished.